Hi there, welcome to another 20-minute Qigong flow, especially for cold weather, so designed to warm you up and connect with our fire element. Beginning in Wuji posture with the legs shoulder width apart, all the joints are soft, arms hanging out in front of the body with the palms facing in. Breathe steadily into your belly. And then put the hands in fists. So if you want to retain heat in the body, wrap your fingers around your thumb. Take your feet out a little bit wider for some spinal twists, knocking on the gate. So twist from side to side, knee bends as you go to each side. Arms are flinging upwards. And you're hitting the back of your spine level with your navel. And your other hand is hitting the side of the body. So roughly in the region of your spleen on the left and your liver on the right. And you twist from side to side. Just go as fast or as slow as you want to with this. Keep your breathing nice and steady. And having the hands in fists creates a bit of extra weight, helping the momentum of your swinging arms. If you feel like you are getting too hot here, or heat isn't a problem for you, maybe if you're doing this in warmer weather, just have normal fists so you're not wrapping the fingers around the thumb. Then you can start lifting up the heel, giving you a bit more of a twist, protecting the knee and the lower back as you twist from side to side, giving you a bit more momentum. Still with a little dip as you come to the center, letting the arms swing out. Gradually slow this down so you don't come out of the movement too quickly, you just make the movement slightly less. Working your way back to center. Then take the feet out a little bit wider, toes pointing forward. Give yourself a low center of gravity, sinking the tailbone down towards the earth so the knees are fairly bent. Pull the hands back with the palms facing up and push out to the side, pulling the other elbow back. You inhale to center and push forward, twisting from side to side. So inhale the arm back, exhale, push forward. Inhale, exhale. Each time twisting and pushing as if you were moving energy from the core and the center of your body along through the limbs. This is a really nice way of building heat internally, using the breath in a very dynamic fashion. Inhaling to center, exhale, pushing out, pull the other elbow back. So it's a pushing and pulling, twisting gently from side to side, getting nice and low in your stance if you can. Then bring the hands back and lower them. Taking the feet in a little bit closer together, back to shoulder width, softening the knees, straighten the spine. Exhale the hands up overhead, pressing the palms and fingertips together. Draw them down the center line of the body, pressing one hand against the other. And then bring the hands up the center line over the head and down the center line all the way to the bottom, fingertips pointing down. You can work the breath in here, so inhaling as you push the hands up and then exhaling as you bring them down. Left hand is pushing against right, finding the balance in the center of the body. Pressing the hands together. This is a way of balancing and harmonizing the yin and yang aspects of the body. You can make it a little bit more dynamic though, in the cold weather, inhaling and then exhaling emphatically as you push the hands down, rising up slightly out of the knee bend, as you bring the hands up the center line and then softening as you come down. Keep the shoulders drop down even though the arms are working quite hard here. Try not to let them rise up too much. Then bring the hands back to rest at the middle dantian, the heart center. Keep the index fingers and thumb in contact. Create a diamond. Then the backs of the hands touch and you roll the hands over and out with the palms facing up. Come back into Wuji posture with the palms facing in. So you're sending that energy from the palms of the hands back into the body. Draw them up about level with the navel. Gaps between the arms and the body. All the joints are soft. The spine is long, so the tailbone is pulling you down towards the earth. And the crown of the head is pulling you up. We're going to try a breath pattern that helps nourish the energy in the kidneys. It's called kidney packing. As you inhale, draw energy up through your feet, into your lower back, perhaps even feeling the back expand, and then hold the breath. If you can, pull up your pelvic floor, pull up the rectum, and then push down your diaphragm so you pack the area around the kidneys, and just hold it for a couple of seconds. And then exhale long and steady through the mouth with pursed lips. Let go of that breath pattern and breathe naturally into the belly, gentle, steady breaths. You may feel the energy moving around the body at this point. You might feel heat or cold sensations. You may feel a pulsing sensation as the energy rises up. So just let that dissipate before you try the packing again. But when you're ready, take a deep breath in, bring energy up from the legs into the lower back, feeling that energy moving into the kidneys and adrenals, and then hold the breath, pull up the pelvic floor and rectum, push down the diaphragm, and hold for a few seconds, just as long as you feel comfortable. And when you're ready, exhale through the mouth, but through pursed lips, so you're exhaling really slowly. Again, just breathe gently for a few moments, let that energy settle, observe how it feels in the body. And when you're ready, try one more round. Taking a deep breath in, pushing the breath into the back around the kidneys gently. Hold the breath, pull up the pelvic floor and rectum, push the diaphragm down. Hold just for a couple of seconds. And then exhale through the mouth, long and steady. And continue to stand in Wuji posture, allowing that energy to settle, perhaps enjoying the sensations of it moving around the body. Come out of Wuji posture. We're going to try a little bit of tiger play now, which is basically a back bend designed to activate your wood element. You've got the tailbone pointing down, knees are soft, and we're going to form the hands into tiger claws so that you can really feel as you flex your claws, the tension traveling up the arm and into the shoulders. Once you've got a good set of claws, bend forward. As you're forward, inhale into the back, softening the knees, and then push up off the ground as you exhale into a slight back bend, sharpening your claws as you go. Release the claws slightly, bending forwards again, touching them on the ground. Inhale into the back, exhale, push up and back, flexing the claws. So we're using the flex of the claws to really stimulate the connective tissue, going all the way from the fingers up the arms and into the shoulders. We're also bending the back, so inhale, breathing into the back as you lean forwards, relaxing the head and neck, and then exhale, push up and into your back bend. Inhale, leaning forwards. Exhale, Push up and back, just squeezing the glutes as well as you go into that back bend, protecting the lower back. Squeeze and thrust the hips forwards and straighten up the body. Coming back to center, give the hands a shake if you need to after using your tiger claws. Bringing the feet out a little wider now into a horse stance, so bending the knees, straight spine. Again, create fists if you want to build and maintain the heat in the body. Just curl the fingers around the thumbs, so you can squeeze gently on your thumb, but you just have a normal fist if you're not too bothered about generating heat. Inhale, stretching the arms up, and then exhale, circling them down. Get a nice low center of gravity, the knees are bent. Inhale up and exhale down. Stretching the arms here, creating big circles, and in doing so, stretching and massaging the chest muscles, working on this fire element, heart energy. So creating big circles, again, the idea of the fist at the end of the arm, helping add that extra weight. Then you can speed it up if you want to be a little bit more dynamic. Use a breath pattern that works for you, so maybe inhaling for 2, exhaling for 2. You can slow it down, then we're going to reverse, so lifting up, spreading the arms out to the side, starting off slowly, so taking a deep breath in as you bring the arms up, exhaling down, really feeling that stretch and opening across the chest. Then you can speed it up if you like. Just do what feels good here. And then bring the hands up above the head. Then one's going to go down and one's coming forward. So you're doing opposing circles. Just take it slow to begin with. Synchronize the downward movement. That's the key to making it as smooth as possible. And then you're going to change direction. So the other hand goes back, other hand goes forward. Again, timing that downward stroke. And then once you've got the hang of going in both directions, you can speed this one up as well. Keeping your breathing nice and steady. Change direction. Float the hands down and then turn to the side open-handed, lifting one heel up. Inhale and then exhale and throw your fists down to the front. Inhale, twisting the other way, a bit like a tennis stroke. Exhale the fists. Quite dynamic one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, really throw the fist down to center. And again, go as slowly or as fast as you want. Come back to center. Inhale, spreading the hands out to the side, and exhale, fists. Inhale, fist to center. Again, opening the chest, massaging the heart muscles, using that dynamic exhalation to power the fists meeting in the center. Reach down and inhale as if you were pulling up a heavy weight. Exhale, throw the hands down. And inhale, pull up again. Exhale through the mouth, throw down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll up to center and create fists with the arms, wrapping the thumb with the fingers. Lift the arm and push it down as if you're creating a figure of 8. Inhale the arm up, exhale down. You can lift the heel as you twist from side to side, giving you a bit more momentum. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keeping the arms fairly straight. Come back to center. Knees are soft. Inhale the hands up across the body and then exhale with dragon claws, pulling down, widening the eyes. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, gathering the energy up again. Exhale, crossing over the head, widening the eyes as you pull the hands down in claws. Inhale, up and across. Exhale, pull down. Come back to center. Palms face in towards the body, level with the navel. So the hands really here, pushing energy back into the body, into the kidney area. Spine is straight, joints are soft. Breathe gently and deeply, restoring your energy. And then soften the hands down and inhale, bringing them up the center line of the body, over the head. Exhale, soften and let the hands sink down, bringing the energy down through the body. Inhale, drawing it up. Exhale, very softly float the hands down, sinking a little. This is a good way of cooling down the system and helping bring the energy that we've circulated up the body back down again. Inhaling, soft hands moving up, and exhale, floating them down. Then bring the hands back into Wuji with the palms facing in, just resting for a moment, breathing gently and restoring your energy. And then a further cooling off movement is to bring the hands across the body, inhaling and then exhale, brushing them out. Inhale in, exhale, brush out, keeping everything nice and soft and light. Exhaling out. Inhale, pushing the hands up and over the head, and then exhale them down the back of the body. So hands hovering off the surface, inhaling up and over, exhaling down the back, inhaling up and over, exhaling down the back. This time bring the hands up the body, inhaling and then exhale down the inside of the arm. Inhale up the outside, exhale down the inside. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale sweeping down. Inhale up and exhale down. This time inhale up and over the face once more, and then exhale down the back of the body, whooshing down. Gently roll up with a straight spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, back into Wuji. Palms are facing in, relaxing all the joints and shoulders, straight spine, and just breathe here. Let the energy settle back down. Sometimes you can even feel it moving down the body, falling like gentle rain. Take a deep breath in, feeling the belly rising out, and exhale, feel it sinking back in. Thanks for joining me for another quick inner fire flow. I'll be back next week with a special solstice themed practice. I'll see you then.